Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone. So, as promised, I'm back for some Football Manager 2021. I may also be playing Among Us. If you were here for the Phasmophobia, the ghost hunting stream, I played that with Kiahu. He's an actor. Um, was on Teen Wolf, played Danny. Might play again with him tonight in some Among Us. But I promised we would do some Football Manager. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm not gonna lie, this could be very boring if you're not very interested in soccer. But I wanted to give this a go because I know there aren't too many streamers out there who do this. So I just wanted to. That's one of my favorite things. So I wanted to give it a go. So if you look on our screen here, our most recent save was with Valencia. But we're gonna start a new game. I have a custom database. Why do I have a custom database? So I put up a poll, but no one really responded. There are two options here that I like. Portuguese second league and above. Hold on, I want to add. Argentina. We want to add Spain. Want to add Italy, and we want to add France. So this is going to be a pretty strong. I don't need Italian. I don't even need Syria. I only need Syria A. Same thing. I only need the Mexican First Division. We only need the Portuguese Premier League. So basically, I'm setting up my game database here. All right. So what are we doing here? I think what we're gonna do. We have two choices here. We can go to the Vanarama National League, North and South, pick a team there and try and get promoted. The other option is we can go to the Bundesliga 2 and go to FC St. Pauli, which is one of my favorite teams. Try to get them promoted to the Bundesliga. Bournemouth, we can try getting promoted. That's one of my other favorite teams. I really don't want to play as Inter Milan yet because they're just so stacked. It'd be so easy to kind of win with them. So it's deciding. It's deciding between a full promotion challenge from the sixth tier of England could take a while, and I don't plan on streaming that all that often. So, prevent use of the in-game editor. When disabled, this option. Okay. All right. This is tough. I think we are going to do the 2021 preseason, and I think we're going to do FC St. Pauli. Yeah, oh, so that's something they changed this year. I'm going to switch pretty soon to the full screen mode, but essentially what it does now is what's a good way to describe this? It pushes Major League Soccer a season forward. So typically, what used to happen is if you bought FIFA Football Manager 2020, you played the 2020 MLS season, but the game didn't come out to November. So they were in the playoffs, and you would have to kind of go back in time and play the original. But in this particular case, now for the first time, it's being pushed forward. So let's switch this up real quick. Okay, good. I got the game. All right. It's loading up right now. So the first thing we're going to have to look at is our staff. That's going to be pretty big in the early going. It's going to be looking at our staff, setting up training, individual training, things like that. And also looking at our roster. Sorry, got a notification there. We are loading a custom database. This is going to take a little longer, so just bear with me here a second. The reason I chose so many leagues, even though it's going to take a little bit longer to play as, is number one, I always keep Major League Soccer in there. I know the players, I know the league, I think it's a good system. So, like, where I'm at now, I can bring in a guy like Fabian Herbers, who currently plays for Chicago, get him relatively cheap comparatively, and he's a German international. He's not a German international, but he's a German, so I don't have to worry about permits, work permits, all that stuff. Um, Argentina is a big spot for young players that I like. Pedro de la Vega, Thiago Almada is down there, and those guys are usually they're starting to cost a little more now. The teams want like 6.5, 7 million for them, but they're guys that you can turn around and actually sell for 20, 25 million, and if they develop well. So that's what we're looking for there. Jeez Louise, this takes forever. I forgot. I should have set this up in advance. I'm sorry, but I wanted you guys to get a feel for what we were doing. The first division in Brazil, that's just so, if there's a hot young Brazilian, we can bring him in. I wanted all three leagues in Germany. I wanted Liga, Bundesliga 2, and Bundesliga because there's a possibility we get relegated and we'll get fired. France, I wanted the second league just in case there's some young developing players there. And the only reason I kept all 6 tiers of England is because I could not decide what I want to do there. We are almost there. Thank you to the viewers who are watching. I'm sorry this is taking so long. First thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our staff. Then we are going to set up our formations. I am typically a one-trick pony. Oh, look, I'm already in here. Working with youngsters is a 20. So we are not going to go to Philly. We are going to go to Bundesliga 2. We're going to go to FC St. Pauli. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. Beautiful. So that's all done. So we're going to jump right into this. It's going to start for us soon here. One thing to keep in mind is if you've been on my streams before, I usually, when I capture, I have my computer off to the side, and I can view the chat. Here I won't be able to view the chat, so I'm going to flip back and forth. So FC Pauli have announced, or today confirmed the appointment of Vincent J. Francesco as the club's new head coach. Eyebrows have been raised. He's a 32-year-old. Wow, they paid me $1.13 million per year. Sorry, Timo. So we're predicted to finish 7th. Good training facilities, good youth facilities, fairly basic youth recruitment. So that's something I may ask the board for. So it actually has us in a 4-2-3-1, which is perfect because that's what I play. Oh, we got a couple loans here. It'll go through a tactic. Sign players under the age of 23, not a problem. Minimum 2-year contracts. Sign players to sell for profit. That's just favored. Work within the payroll budget. Top half of Bundesliga 2. They want me to reach the second round of the DFB Pokal, which is the German Cup. Maintain a top half finish next year. Schedule press conference. I don't want an inter-squad friendly. Let's do it. Here we go. So this is where stuff gets really interesting. So this isn't like FIFA. You do not play as your team. You coach the team. You manage as much or as little as you want. So players in the last year, the injury concerns for Rayo. He has been injured a lot. But last year he played 29 games, had a goal. He's attacking midfielder. Enough time remaining in the country. Helps us fulfill. What's his existing contract? 381. He wants 574. Oh, that's a problem. We can give him. We can give him. There we go. So we'll give him a slight raise. He's our goalkeeper. So unless something crazy happens here, he's 31 years old, but we kind of need him. Hey Ray, we're doing some Football Manager today. So kind of reverse FIFA. He has enough time remaining in current. How old is he? 21 years old. So if you missed it, Ray, I have to switch back and forth between chats, so it's going to be harder for me to see what's going on there. So we're going to trigger his extension. I actually almost always trigger extensions. The reason being that it gives you control over the player's contract. Oh, I don't want to do that. Tactical direction required. All right, so now we are going to create our tactic. And now it is time to see how crazy we're going to get. So the way, see, they want to do a fluid counterattack. Park the bus, Catenaccio. So the way I play is 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress. So let's do this. I don't know. I just did that. I like my box to box on the right, ball winning midfielder defense on the rest. I want wing back attack. So basically, my team's all about winning the ball high up the field. All right. For my second tactic, we could do a fluid counterattack. We want to keep something kind of similar to what we got already. So let's do that. Let's make this a pressing forward, attacking midfielder, winger. And for the last one, it's always my park the bus philosophy. All right. So we're gonna have to start filling in some spots. So we already know Himmelman is our goalkeeper. Brodenson's gonna be our backup. This is where things get interesting. Philip Zeros. He's more of a central defender, so that's interesting. Ooh, Noel's a really good ball-playing defender. And this was what I was afraid was going to be the problem. So he is one of my best. So that's fine. We'll put Olsen. He's number 2, so that makes sense. I think Lawrence is going to be my left back, but we'll see. This is tough decisions. Let's look at. So Lawrence is a significantly better defender. He can get up in the air a lot better. But Paquarda is really, 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 really better at moving forward and attacking. So for right now, I'm going to start Pacarata, sorry. And I'm going to put Lawrence on my bench. And then I need like a dual. I think it's going to be Avavor. It's going to be my center back replacement. This is like going to take the longest. So I'm sorry about this. This is where I kind of have to see who fits where and fill my teams. Oh, wow. James Lawrence is one of my better defensive mid. Buckman is too, but he's hurt. What about box to box? Because we can come to that decision later. Buckman is my best back to box to box. We could put Finn Becker there. Benatelli. Bergstaller. Max Ditkin. And up top, this should be really easy. So, Bergstaller. He can't really play that position. Bergstaller is my best striker, too. That's a problem. Alright, now we're going to cheat for the rest. I'm not going to do anything crazy here. 3 to 4 months and Miyachi's out. So I need... I need to get my hands on a ball-winning midfielder. Oh wow. So first things first, let me look at my wing players. So let's look at our club info. Yeah, sorry also, there's no music in the game. So it'll just be me talking the entire time. I only have 941K of transfer budget. That's going to be a problem. So let's look at... He's on loan from SLB. So that's not going to work. Oh, who's that kid for Schalke? I spelled Schalke wrong. There is this young American kid who is just shredding it. That's not him. Evan Rotunda. I just lost his name now. Oh, there's Nick. Nick. I can't pronounce his name. Matthew Hop. So I don't know if he even has a. So let's look at Matthew Hop. Let's look at Nick. If he could play a ball playing defender, too. So I'm looking for like super cheap players, young guys that I can develop or that have developed in other saves. That's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna be tough to win with those two players in particular out because they're both starters. Good. Everyone's kind of in agreement. All right, everyone's happy. The worst thing in the world you could do is piss off your team. Let's meet the media. Sorry, I'm a little further back than I'm used to, so this is it's hurting my eyes a little bit. Let's see what I just did to my camera. There we go. Let's bring the camera down. What are some thoughts? Outstretched arms. It's a privilege to work here. Big fan of the club. You must be happy. I can't wait. Yeah, so if you don't know, FC St. Pauli, you like can't even get tickets. Finn Becker, yeah, he's solid, man. They've dismissed my inquiry. Can I loan him for a year? Wait, I got a better idea. They only want 93K for him. Oh, they want a lot of the money from his next sale though. I say let's do it. I don't want to do that. Sorry. I want a long-term contract. So I got Nick, which is good. So he'll go into like my developer, my second wave. Oh, excuse me. Everyone who is not injured is going on this squad. One of the guys I would like to get is ARP. but I doubt I'll be able to. Yeah, he's worth. I don't have enough money for this. Let's sign the other two players first, and then we'll see if we can get him, because he would be a really good choice. Oh, I gotta do something here. Yeah, I don't manage games and friendlies. Out for 5 days. So now let's look at Matthew Hop. So what I would like to do is they're good. They're good with the transfer or the loan. I'm gonna put him in as a fringe player right now. Loan cannot be terminated. I want to add a. Oh, I can't do an optional future fee. Let's double their money here. All right, we're gonna bring Hop in. So maybe there's not a need then for ARP. So let's go back to Bayern 2. So what I really want to see is if they have any like ball winning midfielders. Metzala, another American. He's a Metzala. I just looked at him, didn't I? He's a Metzala. Are there any? Oh, so what's Stiller? Stiller is a central midfielder defender. I'd like to loan him. So, that's disappointing. So I just don't understand it because they're saying this is our vision, but they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? He's too old. Okay, who else is in third Liga? 1860 Munich. They have some young guys, don't they? 21-year-old here. Wow, he's wanted by those teams. That might be a kind of guy we want to look at. Deep lying playmaker, I can work with that. They want 1.4 million. That's completely ridiculous. All right, I think we got a couple prospects for us now. So I have to give up 40% of my remaining. So if this is what he wants, this is what he can get, but I'll give him his release clause, but it needs to be higher. Like, I need to make a significant profit off of him. So if I'm paying 500, 700, and a 40% of that's going elsewhere, I'm not budging on this dude. I'll go to 3.8. Okay. There we go. So basically, if a team signs him, I make a significant profit. And he'll play my deep lying playmaker. Oh, so yeah, we gotta look at our team registration. Did I put him into the squad? So Benatelli fits pretty good there. He's he's not bad, man. He's not great right now. Like, he's not dominant by any stretch of the imagination. All right, let's bring him into our first friendly. And I got another injury. Harley Lewis. I see someone commented. I can't see what they wrote, but hi, Harley. Sorry, I see someone commented, but I can't like respond because I'm full screen. Check my phone real quick. These are lots of friendlies. I want to cancel that one. Sorry, my TV turned on its own. So I do want to schedule a friendly about a week before the season starts, but that other one was too close. So when's our first game? It's the Pokal first round. So we have a friendly on the 31st. Let's have a friendly there. I think what we should do is we should play that we can't. Well, maybe put it on this day. Alright, let's try this. Let's play RB Salzburg. Alright. Darn it. We're not gonna be able to sign that kid. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, once I saw Monaco were in, I knew we were gonna have some trouble. So we'll see what we can do here. So the real question is, well, what if I switch this from ball winning to deep lying playmaker? Does that change anything? Null becomes the best. I want to get Hop in there for now. See if we can get him sometime start and see how he develops. Thank you for the like, by the way, Ray. You're literally like my biggest fan. I really appreciate it. I'll play some. I'll play some FIFA for you soon too. I don't know exactly when. Maybe it's tomorrow Saturday. Yeah, today's a Friday. So that basically means I have like another 9 days of vacation. I want to try and get into the meat and potatoes of this. I may need to go on vacation on here and let it speed through a little bit. But I want to see how this signing is going to go for the other kid. Because then I can move Finn Becker. So we got 3 more weeks of friendlies. Borussia Dortmund 2. All right, I got my defensive midfielder then. We'll bring him in on loan with an option to buy. At 750, that's a lot, but and then basically that 750 is a loan option to buy. So at the end I can pay 750 or I can try and negotiate with them for less. So once I confirm that, we're going to skip a couple weeks. I should have gotten them a little lower. I should have tried to get it down to like 350 or something. But I don't plan on spending. Sorry. I don't plan on spending any more money after that. I always pick the largest field possible because it allows us to really stretch it out. I'm canceling this friendly. It's a nice little intra squad friendly. Trying to get to the point where I could. I'm almost at the end anyway. I'm going to be going in really short staffed. Nick Titag and how do you? I feel like an idiot. How do I pronounce his name? And Matthew Hott might be getting some early time. Taitagui. 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 So Nick Taitagui and bringing the kids. I can't afford like a Mark McKenzie or any of those guys from the Union. I'd like to sign them. But I'm pretty stacked at left back. Can you make a decision, guy? There he is. They want me to loan list those guys, but I think they're going to have to play some games. I think I'm going to bring them into the Pokal early round and get them some time up top. All right. So let's see something here. Rashel. Because I didn't scout him at all. I impulsively grabbed him. So let's put not Dashner. Let's put Rashel there. Let's see what his other abilities are. He can actually be a ball-winning midfielder. And then Salazar. So it's either going to be Finn Becker there So Finn Becker will start there. So we need to look at our. We're gonna have to look at our team in a minute because we're like out of players. I'm canceling that Pordenone. Um, Friendly too. I want the players to rest. I got a lot of injuries, man. This is awful. So he's best as an attacking midfielder. So what's his individual training? So I'd like him to be a box to box and train in that spot. Definitely want him to develop. So we're keeping the team with all the numbers they have. He's loaned out. So Rashel. $42. 43. 44. This is an absolute disaster. Oh, I want to cancel that. Friendly. There we go. Now we can get some actual practice in. I don't just want rest practice. I just don't want rest and practice on Wednesday. I want to do some team activities too. I can't do team bonding. I got like two things going on here. Trying to keep some audio in my head. We're at least you never take away bonus money from the team. If you can, always do high. It just makes them so much more happy. All right. All right. So we need to remove him. In fact, quick pick. So let's remove all the injured players from the position. So this is what's the most important. At least this is what I see as the most important. Who's the other? Bubala is going to take his spot. So he is going to be the best of what remains. I really have no other defenders left. All right, I'm going in with no defenders. This is great. So put Curran, Becker, Salazar's already there. Aremu's already there. Deschner, we got to get Deschner on the Deschner on the bench. So we're gonna bring in. We're gonna bring in Nick. What position does? He's a striker, isn't he? He's just a pure striker. So we're gonna bring in Hop. He can't even return to training yet. Oh, I'm out of healthy players. That's it. That's all I can bring in. Well, that's great. It's wonderful. So we're gonna see how this first game goes with the high intensity pressing. It's gonna be a problem. Actually, let's do that right now because I need a head of sports science. I forgot to do this. I was supposed to film my staffing. I talked about it. I said that's the first thing we got to do. And I could still. I don't have a performance analyst too. No wonder I'm having so many issues. I'm sorry, this is embarrassing. So I currently among coaches have two regular assistant coach, fitness coach, goalkeeping, regular coach. So I can fit three more. So I want one more coach. I want one more goalkeeping coach. And I think I'll go all evens. I'll get in one more fitness coach. Alright. That's why I'm struggling so much. Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on there. Woo! He's been training great. His training has been excellent. He's gonna get some time in the game. He's gonna get subbed in. I'll tell you that right now. All right. I don't I don't I don't know where that came from. All right, that was fairly confident. Hopefully that goes well. All right. They keep suggesting that guy in scouting, and he's too old. All right, here we go. First game in charge. My team is depleted. I have no defenders. Hopefully none of them get hurt because I only have one sub I can make. But Matthew Hopp is showing great progress, and I might be able to get Taitigui sometime. Oh, those were my fitness tests. Yeah, I know I only selected 8 substitutes. What do you want me to do? Oh, wow, that's loud. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Let me look at levels real quick. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's super loud. Let's lower that down so that my voice exceeds it. Alright, so hopefully that's slow enough for you guys to all see. Oh, taking shots early downfield. I like it. There we go. There's our first goal of the year. Let's go. We might survive this. Oh, I forgot to set up my my free kicks and stuff. What cleanup in front of the goal? I'm sorry, this is really loud. It's like I'm screaming. Oh, and he scored a straight one. We're only 5 minutes into this game. Oh my god. Hakarada. Oh lordy. It'll be a different story when we got to play our own team. Bergstaller isn't exactly the fastest guy in the world. Oh, he's got it. Oh, look at his run. Oh, watch his run. So he drops the ball back here, runs off in the right. The left back isn't looking. Pecoraro plays it to Chiaro. And Bergstaller just cleans it up off the shoulder. Guido Bergstaller. Look at that, baby. That is what I'm talking about. And this is what the Gegenpress is supposed to do, the way I run it. It is like high intensity, up and down the field. That's what... Oh, he got it! Oh, baby. Yeah, this is exactly what we wanted. This is the kind of high intensity running. Everyone's pushing up the field. It's not like a Atleti, crazy. And Tashney here fouled him. They're lucky it wasn't a penalty. Now we're looking good. Now we're into the good stuff, baby. Now we are into the good stuff. Hopefully my camera's straight because I got really excited there. We can kind of slow down the pace maybe a little bit, give them some time to breathe. But that was excellent. Now, I don't know what level this team is at either, though. Like, if they're in the regional divisions, we should be winning 4-0. That was a nice one, but he just missed it. So I'll have to sum out Rashel pretty soon. He was offside. So, right now, they made a sub. Right now, Beckon is the weak spot, although before, they're playing really poor. Oh. Is he going to make that run? Oh! 19 played it bad. Oh, we're lucky he missed. Alright, time to make a sub. So our first sub is Rashi is going to come out. Yeah, I'm not going to bring in. We're going to go for it. We're going to bring in Nick. And we're going to change up the style of play here. We're going to switch Finn Becker. We're going to move him there. And let's let him get some time, see how he does. They're making me nervous, man. They're making me so nervous. Oh. So, before we do anything, he's the most tired. So we can bring Pubala in. Bergstaller. He's actually a striker and he missed it that bad. Xerus is really tired, but there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have any more defenders. Look at Bergstaller holding possession. Bergstaller! Oh, I would have ripped it there. Not you. Jesus. Pecoraro is just vicious. Look at that. He's having a pretty good game. I want to bring in Hop. This is what these games are for against lower division teams. The only reason I'm starting my starters is because we need to get some team cohesion together and fitness. Nice save from Himmelman, man, right at him. That was a bad one. In a day where he's been really good, that was an awful free kick. He tried to take it fast. Bala. Ah, Bergstaller! Come on, Paccarada, deliver it to Hop. We're doing really good. There's like no definitive weak spots there. Wait, can we make another sub? How many more subs can we make? Okay, I didn't know I could make 5. I would have made more subs. All right. Let's see if we can make one last counter. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, nice save for Himmelman. Hop. Oh. Nice. That's a nice save, man. That's a pretty dominating win. I like that. We played well. So our expected goal total was 3.48. So we significantly overperformed. That was a really good game. Yeah, I always give the players a day off when they win a big game like that. 1 at this point. And then we play Bochum on the road. So 2 road games to start off. Our players should be recovering. Okay, so he took that really well. Oh, they took that really well. Those conversations do not usually go that well. If the goalkeeper I'm not having a discussion about that. That's stuff you I have my own young American and he got hurt. And he actually can play left wing. I should have looked at my B team. Wow. This kid's Alright, we're gonna see where we're at, but I might call him up. Probably do another game here real quick. Okay, let's reject him. He's too old. Let's acknowledge, reject. He's too old. Reject. He's too old. Let's scout him. He's looking pretty good too. Nope. Acknowledge. Jesse Gonzalez. Jesse Gonzalez is a free agent? What the heck happened there? Was he released in real life? He got 69 recommendations. I should have been paying more attention. So we're going to play one more game here. At least we got into the save. This will be a stream only save. So I'll only play this when I'm streaming. No! Uh-oh. Sorry, my PlayStation 5 turned on its own. And it's trying to update Cyberpunk, and of course it failed because, well, welcome to the never-ending battle. Okay, this is a disaster, man. I think the reason they wanted me to run like a park the bus, a counterattack, like 5-man backline is because of how many defenders there are, and every single one of them is injured, and this is just like incredible. It's like absolutely incredible. I can play Cyberpunk too with it fully installed now. I don't know. We'll see. I was gonna say, hopefully, I've been talking. This is without a doubt one of the most insane things I've ever seen. Even my prospects are falling. Frankowski's too old. Markel Extabaria? Quashner. I know that name. Did he play for... No, he did not. Oh, Rostock. That's why I know him. I'll go through this stuff later. Ooh, let's scout this guy, though. I'm seeing some high dribbling. He might be the kind of guy that, So the game's tomorrow. So Jans Wyckoff is healthy. Olsen is healthy. That's great. So Xander is going to take Bubala's spot. All these guys are going to slide down. Bubala will leave for Wyckoff, and Olsen will take that spot. Like I said, I might be back on tonight. Might be back on tonight later. Might be playing Among Us. I don't know if we are or not. So this could be a quick turnaround where I'm gone and I'm back, but we'll see. But let's get this final... Oh, that's the draw. Draw me as the home team. Come on. Give me a home game. Give me a home game. Give me a home game. Give me a third league team. Okay, it's an away game, but I got the only third league team that's been drawn so far. All right, so that's a good start. We have a chance because they wanted me to get to the second round. So if I can advance past there, that's pretty good. Wow, my voice sounds like totally different when it's out of here. Reject that one. Acknowledge. Scout player. I do need center backs. They want us to go to defensive for that one. I'm gonna bring it to them. So, fitness test not required. Should be monitored. Fitness test not required. Failed fitness test. And I'm assuming he failed his fitness test. Not ready for a fitness test. It is what it is. It's fine. So we'll keep... I'm going to have to replace him early, but it shouldn't be an issue because of the 5 sub thing. So I'm assuming the rules are the same as they are in real life right now. So hopefully what I can do... What I can do right now is replace Olsen at halftime with Wyckoff. That way they'll both only play 45 minutes as they try to recover. Or give him maybe a run of 55 minutes and the other guy 35. Something like that. I don't like how much on the attack they've been, but I'm really proud of my defending. Oh, that was an awful turnover. That's a goal. They got it. Oh, Himmelman, baby, Himmelman. Goalkeeper is the foundation of your club, man. The 4 most important positions in my system, despite it being like this insane. They're not going to give me a penalty, are you? Checking. No review. No! Oh, my God. That's great. He jumped lead, too. That's phenomenal. I've been on the defensive the whole game, though. They've been dominating me. We're gonna have to press higher if we're gonna stand a chance here. See, that's the kind of team aggressive pressing I want to see. All right, we gotta stop the bleeding here. I can't get blown out in the first game of the year. It's going to destroy. Oh, there we go! And that's how you answer. Guido Burgstaller. He did this all himself. Look at that. Olsen up front. So there we go. That playing a little more defensively helped. We'll try and absorb some of the pressure, draw it back towards us, and then him on a counter with that run. All right, buckle down. You know, I don't want to play for set pieces, but the worst thing in the world you can do when you're losing is, like, get blown out. So, like, switch to an all-attacking, throw guys forward, and lose, like, 5-0. So holding it at 2-1 is so much better than 5-0. Because the biggest problem we're going to start to have is morale. That's why I was a little surprised. Oh no, bad final ball. That's why I was a little surprised my captains took it so nice when I replaced them. We got a guy on a yellow. We should target him a little bit. That's a hat trick. He's killing us, man. That guy's killing us. And there's, like, nothing we can do. He's just better. Yeah, Olsen's struggling. So I'm going to have to sub him out at the 55th minute. Also, it looks like Kiara's doing pretty poorly. Oh, no. I got to get Olsen out now. He can't handle this right now. So let's bring in Xander. And who else is playing really poorly? 6.4. We'll bring in two guys right now on you don't usually change on a set piece like that, but I can't allow that to continue. I just lost audio. Okay, there it is. At this point, there's nothing I can do. They just got me, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, what a disaster. Okay, we gotta make a few more changes here. Alright. So let's go to Alright, we're gonna change up our tactics here into a full actual counterattack with the youngest guys. The good news, I actually moved up because other teams are getting blown out worse. We'll bring in Zalazar there too. Let's see what we can do. And that'll be my final sub of the game. Just try and hold it where it is. I should have made this switch earlier. This is my fault. This is bad management from me. Don't allow that goal, please. Thank you. Like, I keep forgetting they're not supposed to be aggressively pressing anymore. Because, like, I almost got really mad at Hop for not putting in a defensive pressure there. They just, like, dominated. Just absolutely dominated us. There was nothing we could have done there. And the problem now is that because he's playing in a less advanced position, Bergstaller is much, much, much more tired. Because he made it through like almost all that game without going into the red. But you see, he's like, oh, what a bad pass. I didn't even realize. Oh, thank God. End the game, please. Yep. He played relatively decent. Yeah, that guy was also very, very good. All right, let's save the game here. So, I might be back on later today to play Among Us. Like I said, we're gonna see how things go. I do want to get in some FIFA at some point, maybe tomorrow or the day after, for Ray. He's been very dedicated this last week. I really appreciate it, Ray. I want to get some Celtic in. You know, let's see if we can qualify for the Champions League. So maybe we'll do that. We'll do that this weekend. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or not. It's likely gonna be tomorrow, but just stay frosty and